Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my demo and review of the KKW contour and highlight sticks. On one side of my face, I am wearing this product, and on the other side of my face, I'm wearing a dupe with some other products. So while I'm talking to you in the beginning here, see if you guys can tell the difference and which side you prefer, and then during the demo, you'll see which one. Those that watch me, you know the drill. The patio door is open because it's hot, so that curtain probably will be moving. I do have my Invisalign in. I'm on my second tray. I know some of you probably get sick of hearing me say the same thing over and over, but it never fails. Someone will tune in for the first time and be like, you're talking funny. So always, guys, there will be timestamps below if you care to skip ahead to any certain area. I'm going to demo this product, and I'm going to show you some swatches of them and some color comparisons against other products I have, as well as cost breakdown. Ordered them the minute that they launched because a lot of you had asked me to review them. I actually read in Harper's Bazaar in an interview with Kim that these are also being made by Spatz Labs, who makes Kylie's Spatz, Seed Beauty, ColourPop, Kylie Cosmetics, and now Kim's product as well. Seeing a bunch of people's reviews on these now. I typically try not to watch other people's reviews before I've reviewed something, just because I don't want it to sway me one way or the other to go into something being like, oh, this is gonna suck or this is gonna be great. But I did see a bunch of reviews. I mean, they were all over the place. I couldn't help it. The number one thing I saw was that everyone was breaking these sticks, which again, I mean, it is very possible. If you have a thicker stick, you're going to get less precision. So the thinner stick is nice if you want a really crisp line, but they are going to be more prone to break. The only way to get around that would be put some kind of like stabilizer in the middle, which would probably be like a piece of metal, which just wouldn't make any sense and could possibly hurt you. So if you do get these, if you really want them, just roll it up. I mean, just a tiny bit. You don't need a huge thing sticking out of here. I'm going to show you on the up close. You don't get a lot of product. These are the most expensive contour product I now own, which again, anything with the Kardashian name on it, that's what they're banking on typically. This isn't Kim's first makeup venture. They've had Kardashian Beauty, which was just a licensing deal that was available in Ulta for a long time. That was a big flop. I'd give you guys some background on who Kim is like I normally do in my reviews, but I'm all sure you guys are very aware of who she is. I ordered this product on 6/21. On 6/26, I got a shipping notification, and it was delivered by the USPS on 6/28. So 7 days from ordering to in my mailbox. She definitely vastly improved upon her sister Kylie's shipping times, because I forget how long I waited, like 2 or 3 weeks the first time. So that definitely went off without a hitch. I'm assuming they know the demand this time. They've beefed up their servers and help. So on the site, these list the kits for $48 each. Shipping was $8.95, which is crazy because if you think about it, they have those like USPS, which is what it's coming, that it fits, it ships kind of thing, which is cheaper than that. So I found that kind of odd. California state tax was $3.48. Got this kit to a total of $60.43 for me for these 3 things. When I got this in its box, I opened it up and I was like, this better be a damn designer Ziploc bag for how much I paid for this. Alas, it is not. And then inside it came sealed and this kind of other inexpensive bag. I've seen a lot of people praise how cost effective the packaging is. I'm not one of those people. The ingredients are on the back of the Ziploc bag. These are not vegan because they do contain beeswax, and these are cruelty-free. I did go through the ingredients and I looked them up, and I cannot find anything exactly like this listed online, so it does appear that the formula is unique to the KKW brand. I did compare them against the ColourPop contour sticks that were out for a while that they discontinued, just knowing that, you know, the whole ColourPop Kylie lip kit thing before, and the formula is different. There are some similar ingredients, but it's a completely different order, and the bulk of the ingredients, which are the first several ones, aren't the same, and they aren't in the same order. So they will have some similarities, but they're not going to be dupes by any stretch of the imagination. These are made in the USA, and you're getting 3.6 grams worth of product. 0.9 grams on each side. That is not a lot of product. And you do get this weird phallic looking brush, which I'm assuming they knew that it was going to be that, because why would they make it flesh tone? I kind of feel dirty, like. The The bristles on this side of the brush are very soft, which is nice, but the brush is so short and dense. Most people wear foundation and then put their contour on top. I mean, you can do it opposite, but these colors are so light. Once you put your foundation on, it will pretty much make it null and void. It won't look like you have anything on there. So when you're trying to blend this in, it can move your foundation around, which I'm not a gigantic fan of. I prefer more luminous foundations than matte. This side is all but useless. I did see Kim say that you can get this wet. You'll see in the demo, I just tried to spray this with a little bit of Fix Plus. I mean, not even that much. And it's so dense that it took away my foundation that I had underneath my eyes. So I just like abandoned ship on that. I don't like this side at all. If you don't mind a firmer brush and you wear more of like a full coverage matte foundation, this might work okay for you. I will say I do like the contour formula. I do find both of these colors to be extremely similar. One is slightly warmer than the other, but I don't see a need to have both. I don't like this highlight stick at all. The matte side looks like it'd be a really nice color, but it is extremely dry. And if you get this, if you have dry skin, this might be a nightmare for you. If you have really oily skin, maybe this could work for you, or if you put a ton of oil on and then your foundation. But I'm like, for how much I'm paying for this, I don't want to have to like hop on one foot, hold my breath, and spin around 5 times, make it work. I'm not interested in that. The highlight stick is extremely dry. You can try to put it on your finger and then tap it on your face, however side you want. I found it just didn't cut it for me. I wasn't expecting the shimmer on this highlight stick to be like when people say they like to be seen from space or something like that. I wasn't expecting that from this because that's not typically her style of makeup. What I do like is they came out with 4 shades available for this in each kit. You have a light, a medium. What I like about this kit is they did come out with multiple tones. So this kit is the light, which obviously I am. They have a medium, a dark, and then a deep dark. I'm going to link some videos below that are deeper complexion people that you can watch them apply this and see how it looks on their skin tone if you have a question about the different shade offerings, because I only bought this one kit. The most shocking thing about this kit, besides the foul looking brush, the cheap packaging, the Ziploc bag, would be the cost per gram. It is, I mean, a lot of people think Natasha Denona's products are at a really high pricing tier, which they are, but when you break down how many grams you're getting of product, it makes a lot more sense. The Natasha Denona Sculpt Kit, which comes with 3 creams and 3 powders, this is $89. You're getting so much product in here, though, that it breaks down to $2.22 per gram. Since you cannot buy this product in store, I'm going to factor in shipping when I'm breaking down the cost per gram on this, because these other products you can pick up in Sephora or other places. So this one I'm going to factor in the shipping on this. Take out the tax because it's going to be different depending on where you live. So with the shipping, I paid $56.95 for this. That breaks down to $15.82 per gram, plus you get the brush. It's leaps and bounds above any other product that I have here. I will say that the contour stick will go pretty far. It is very pigmented. You don't need a ton of it, but if you're someone that contours your cheeks, your hairline, your jaw, your nose, everywhere, I don't think that you're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck on that. Now I just want to show you guys some up close swatches that I did in my light box so you can see the product and then up against some color comparisons of other formulas I have.
You'd be as me.
And now let's jump into the demo so you guys can see how this applies. I was just going to tell you, but I feel like you really do need to see this brush in action to see what I'm talking about. So I have Kogendo foundation, the Aqua foundation on. I have my eyebrows, a little eyeshadow, wing liner, and lashes. I don't have any concealer on or anything else. Typically, my preference for contour is creams that I can pick up with thin little brushes. This is the one of the new Esom brushes. I'll list the number below because it doesn't have it on there, but I love this. Then I'll go in with kind of like an angled brush like this to blend it out, or like the Inglot 20T, draw it on for some more precision. Besides the amount that you're getting in here, which I'll show you in close-ups, the number one thing I've been seeing on these is that they have been breaking, which, I mean, I don't know anyone that you should roll up. That'd be like rolling a lipstick all the way up and putting it on. So I'm just gonna roll it up a little. Now to me, the side 1 and 2 look very similar for the light kit, but I'm just going to draw this on, and I'm gonna do one side with her kit, and then I'm gonna do the other side with another, so you can see how they compare. So for me, my cheekbone is right up here. Kind of do one of those. I don't really contour any more of my face. I don't like the nose contour on me because I already have kind of an angled up nose, so it just looks a little too structured on my face. Makes me look a little more masculine than I prefer. I'm gonna take this, the number 2 color, which again looks extremely similar, and I'm just gonna bring it a little further on that back piece. Give it a little more dimension. And then under my eye, I'm going to go in with the matte. Now this says it's a matte highlight for anywhere. It does say on the card and in the instructions you can use it under the eyes or anything. I typically don't like lighter concealers underneath my eye anymore, just because I feel like it makes me look really washed out, but I'm gonna show you because I do find this hard to blend. It's dry. So if you don't have perfect skin and you're having to go in and really work it in, you're going to move your foundation underneath, and it's just going to look kind of odd. So let me just do it the way that you at least can do it. Half of my forehead like this. Now this stuff does dry fairly quickly, so I'm going to move quickly while I do it on the other side. This side I'm going to use my NYX Wonder Stick. Now the color is not an exact dupe, but you can see this one is in the shade light medium. This one is more cool toned. It has more of a mauve undertone. And this is a little too yellow for me, but again, I'm just gonna put it under here so you can see the difference on this side and on this side. Now on her side, I'm gonna blend it out with her brush for the contour with this brush side. The brush is really soft, but since it's really short and the bristles are really dense, it can move your foundation around. I don't like anything tugging on my skin that much. Like, you see how this kind of looks just like harsh? I did see, I'm gonna have to blend it in more, but after I blend that in, that she said get that wet. So this is that little dildo looking tip. Okay, no, getting it wet does not work. Okay, it's so dense, it totally picked up my foundation that I had under there. I'm gonna move my freaking under eye filler, damn it. I don't like that. I don't like that brush, so let me use my Sephora brush and try to salvage this, which I don't know is possible. I'm not using that brush anymore because I don't like it. And let me show you what I would do on this side. You can use a beauty blender, whatever you prefer. I really don't like highlighting anymore. I feel like it takes all the color out of my face. Now see how this, again, it could just be my blending, but if I keep blending with this stiff brush, I'm gonna move all my foundation. So let me try it with my brush. If you want a beauty blender, you can use that. And for me, I have to blend this into some bronzer and some blush. Both sides. I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer and my Wayne Goss new number 11 brush. I'm just going to bronze up a little bit because I do need to see how, I mean, it could be the way the lighting is. I do have a sliding door on this side of me, but I have the curtain drawn to make it a little cooler in here. The camera here, I can see more of a harsh line than I normally prefer. I'm going to go in with some MAC Melba on my Wayne Goss number 14. I'm just going to put it on the apples of my cheeks to kind of bring that back into the contour so it blends a little more. Okay, so this is what it looks like before I go in with this cream highlighter stick and this shimmery one. This is a very yellow gold toned for my preference. I typically like a rose gold or more of like pinky highlighters for me, or cool toned on my complexion. So I'm going to take this, and in the video you might be able to see on the up closes, I feel like, you know, once you start warming this up a little more with your finger, it's a little easier, but I would typically go up here on the high points of my cheekbone. Now, let me try putting it on with my finger instead. I don't know, for me, I'm just like, where is it? I find a lot of times with these kind of highlighters, it moves my foundation or my under eye concealer or whatever I have going on. So it's not my personal favorite stick, unless they're really creamy and I can move my finger along them, like the Benefit WhatsApp or WhatsApp, whatever it is, What's Up Doc. On this cheekbone, I am going to use my new favorite highlighter, which is the Rose Gold by Burberry on my Wayne Goss 10. This is the best brush for these kind of jelly formulas I have found, and I'm just going to put that on the tops of my cheekbones. See that? To me, that's just gorgeous. What is this? Where is this? I'm on my second tray of these Invisalign, and I have 13 attachments on my teeth, so my lips coming over it, they look bigger than they normally are. Which I guess if you want larger lips, it's an added benefit. I'm just gonna line my lips. This has been my go-to lip combo lately. So this is the Graftobian Natural Lip Liner. I love this lip liner. I like this, it's priced well, it's huge, you get a lot, it's creamy, it's a gorgeous color. So I'm just gonna go on the outside border, kind of like contouring your lips with a lip liner. And then I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk and fill the rest in, which is a little lighter than that. Well, I have these in. I heard lipstick can stain them, so I've been sticking with liner and gloss. I've been wearing liners anyway a lot, besides the liquid matte lipsticks. And there you have it. So this side is the KKW, and this side is NYX and some of the other products that I use. I would take the NYX one all day long. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be personal preference for what you guys like, but compared to how much product you get, even the package on this seems more substantial than this. Can you hear that? It's, feels like it's empty, which it practically is. This side is the KKW, and this side is NYX contour and the highlight under my eyes, and then I did use a different shimmery one because this one only has two sides. So let me try to find some positive things to say about this. The formula is very creamy, and with a stick kind of like the NYX Wonder Stick, it is chubbier, so it's harder to get some precision, like if you like to contour your nose. But what I will say is, as this starts to wear down and it's just a completely round tip and it's not slanted on the side, just like a lipstick, it would be a little more difficult to get some precision. So in closing, even though I do like one side of the contour stick, I mean, I think it's okay. It's nothing special. I don't like it more than I like the NYX one. I wouldn't repurchase this, and I wouldn't recommend it. There are way better products for a lot less on the market. So that's all I pretty much have to say about these. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I will see you next time.